after this video, your life is never going to be the same. So I need you to stop whatever you're doing and give me your undivided attention. Okay?
500, 1,000, even 2,000 a day. I love you. Thank you so much.
I can't tell you how good this feels. For the first time in my life, I bought something online and I got way more than my money's worth.
So I just kind of lucked out because a friend of mine had an invitation. He couldn't come, so he gave it to me.
Over $2,300 per day on average. I cannot tell you how good it feels.
76,000 in 4 months. I was a little skeptical at first, but I'm so glad that I decided to give it a chance. I legit make money in my sleep. You could have kept this technology to yourself, but you didn't. You decided to share it with us.
And the gurus, they just give you a lot of BS. Like, I don't even think they...
This is Abdul Shabazz, and you've reached some real change stock options trading journey. And today, Friday, August the 2nd, the last day of the month, what a trading extravaganza we're having. Truly some market action like we haven't seen in our short options trading career, but we welcome this opportunity to continue to use our rules, to use our discipline, to follow our game plan, and continue to go to the bank as we've been doing. So very grateful for you all checking in. Dr. J is in the building. Thank you, Dr. J. How we sounding, Dr. J? How are we sounding? Are we sounding good? Just want to make sure we're coming through nice and clear. What an unbelievable day. The market dropped $10 from yesterday's close to approximately where we are now. Thank you, Dr. J. Let us prepare. I'm gonna allow the market to tell me what it wants to do, and then we will respond. Money Making Matthew is in the building. Yes, sir. Matt, the market dropped another $10. Unbelievable. Yes, sir. Today is a good day to absolutely take our time, use A+ setups, allow the market to tell us what it wants to do, allow us an opportunity to listen to the market. Grateful for that. Let me show you my larger algos where we are now. Completely destroyed everything that we had, which is awesome because we are now, okay, possibly in a downtrend. We are in this larger controlled selling purple algo. That is what we are in now. This larger selling purple algo, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and this is where we are now. So now the overall structure overall is a downtrend. We were in a controlled uptrend, as you see, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Now from here we put in a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay, And now we're trading at 535 area, which is putting in a lower low. So let's recognize the overall area that we are in. And I really will take Bismillah. I really will take a scalp, you know, but it's so much overhead resistance that we really have to allow the market to develop, allow the algos to form, and let us know what the market wants to do. That is definitely going to be the safe approach today. Shout out to the team for being here. Can't thank you enough for that on this fabulous Friday. That it is. Yes, sir. So just something to keep in mind. As we go through today. Does anybody have any plans that they would like to possibly share? Is anybody bold enough to have any plans right now? I think that's more so, you know, where we're at on that. If so, feel free to put it in the chat. I've been exclusive SPY, but I've been eye shorting Intel. But I think unless I got in yesterday, I'm not sure there's much juice left to squeeze getting in today. We have identified a controlled selling algo, of course. But in that controlled selling algo, kind of want to wait to see if we break the 533. So I am interested per se, Your Honor, in a put, a 533 put, getting in around that 532, 9, maybe the 8 line. Taking it down to 530, taking it down to 528. I mean, why not? So that's what my plans are. No matter what happens pre-market, we still follow the same discipline when the market rings. When the bell rings, we follow our same discipline, our same game plan. Yes, we may have to adjust a little bit, but we do not divert from what has been successful to us because the market is acting irrational. We still follow our rules. We still follow our discipline. It doesn't matter what the market does. We still have to conduct ourselves as professionals. Look for great trades and simply be patient. The market will always give us an opportunity to make some profits. Sometimes it just requires a little more patience than others. And that is fine. As Warren Buffett said, the market is nothing but the transference of money from the impatient to the very patient. So, according to my rules, with today being Friday, I am only going to take 2 trades today. Thank you, Matthew, for that. I tell myself, Matthew, I said, if I take a trade that's not in the playbook, then I'm gambling. And I do need to expand and expound on the playbook, and I will be working on that this weekend. Did put out a video yesterday, so shout out and thank you everybody who watched it. A trade recap, as I will now be doing those every day. So that way we can condense a 6-hour day into a couple of minutes to make it easy to digest. And then some videos will be a little bit longer for educational purposes, for entertainment and educational purposes, to share with somebody. Like I got some nieces and cousins and stuff like that I really want them to start taking trading serious. So I'm gonna start trying to break it down, the recap, in an elementary school manner to make it easy to digest for a beginner, someone who knows nothing per se. Give them a basis to go from. If they continue to watch, they might start picking up. Next thing you know, they'll be joining us here on the live. $9:35, great time to get a cuppa. The market will always present opportunities. Grab you a cuppa. I'll be right back. Guys, I do want to say this to the team. If we end today with 0 trades, we are winners. This has been a phenomenal week. A phenomenal week. Okay? So we have nothing to prove here today but capital preservation. Today, I want to be the best loser. The best loser. That's the only thing on my mind is capital preservation. So the market is going to have to force me to trade. A+ setups. A+ setups only. On a day like today, all unfinished business. We can pick back up next week. I will not be playing around with this market. A+ setups only, guys, on a day like today. There is a call above this area for those who are interested in taking a call. There is a call in this area. Very expensive, but nonetheless. And of course, as if the market is able to get over the 537 resistance, once again, these lines are you fill in the gap. These lines, something else, buddy. Is so much liquidity to be had on a day like today. But to be honest with you, I like the 537.8 area for a call. It's also at that area that we'll be breaking out of the controlled selling algo. So that's why I like it. Write that down. Call is what I like. Getting in at the 537.9 area. Nothing is exact in the market. We are only dealing with areas. All right, let me share with you what I have for a call. I like a 537 call, possibly above that 537.9. My most important area is my stop. I'm not concerned with a profit-taking area. I will allow the stock to breathe if it does get into an uptrend after breaking out of that controlled selling algo. If it does, I would just simply move my stop up. There's no telling where it might go. So I do not have a profit target for a call, as there is massive amount of liquidity that can be had. As far a put is concerned, you already know I like that 533 put. Already have an alert there. So I have a 533 alert for a put and a 537 alert for a call. That's pretty. That's real pretty. That's pretty. That's pretty. Pretty. I accept full 100% responsibility for that. As I look up at the clock. Knowing I don't trade before 10 o'clock. Ow! Break a rule, that's what happens. Plain and simple. righty. I am back in it now. More so sticking to my plans. This is where I wanted to get in at according to my original plans that I should have stuck with if I only just would have waited until 10 o'clock. Very frustrated about that, but I am human. Please forgive me. I will try to do and be a better version of myself. Already explained those plans, taking a 533 foot, getting in at the 532.8. I like to take that to the 530 and then the 528. This will be my last trade of today. Can't thank you guys enough for joining me and for being here. Very grateful for that. Don't take it for granted. Up very nicely in this trade already. The option price is moving fabulous. And plain and simple, what you saw me do earlier was take a screenshot of my losses because I learn from them. I don't mess around with those losses. I benefit from those losses. And I'm grateful for those losses. As they educate me about the market and also about myself. All we had to do was just stick and go with the plan that was already written, and everything would have been great. But instead, this beautiful trade right now is not putting me ahead. It's just digging me out the hole. Yes, I am grateful for that as well. As right now, I'm up 100% on this trade. Up 100% on this trade. Still believe there's more room to go as my first profit taking area is coming upon us with an alarm. Jody. closer, as we get closer to my profit-taking area, just as I humbly and gracefully accepted that loss, I will also humbly and gracefully accept this win. Putting a little money in my pocket right now. Putting a little money in that pocket right now. Nothing is exact, but we are at this area where I did see the market coming down to, based upon the information that the market gave. Excuse me. A lot of time still left in this candle. Took a little more profits there. This should have been my first and only trade, guys. Gosh almighty. Well, let's go ahead and do a recap right now. We started off by seeing a beautiful controlled selling algo. Let me pull it up for you right here on this large chart so you can see it. And this is how we started this morning off, with a beautiful controlled selling algo. The game plan was to wait until we broke out of the algo. Having the ability to recognize the algo is why you need to tune in with us every day. I'm sorry, wrong button. Every day at 9:25. Having these algos is why you need to tune in. The play was called to take the 533 put to get in at the 532.8. That's exactly where we got in at the 532.8 area. First profit-taking area is the 530, and really that should be 530.5. And the second profit-taking area is the 528. Believe it or not. It's very early. Hello? Hello? Is that Money calling? Well, hello, Money. How are ya? So grateful for you to come visit us. We like it over here. We like it when the Munyans comes to visit us. Oh, you want to give us more money? Well, come on. We happen to be enjoying this ride to the bank, as I am licking my wounds from not obeying my rules. But nonetheless, when I did obey them, ding, right to the bank. So I have no problem with these growing pains of trying to become a bigger and a better trader. The first profit target has been hit. We got another one here at the 528. Let's call it the 528 too. Will it get there? I don't know what the market is going to do. No one does. But we do know that we are enjoying some very nice profits right now. And I'm grateful for that. I do know that. As we used to say back on the playground, I got my lick back. Matthew said, I'm in and I'm up 40%. Time to see where it goes. Looking for a big rejection here. Believe it or not, guys, I'm up over 100% on this trade. Over 150%, close to 200%. At the low, the 529.7, I'm up 200% on this trade. I'm sorry, that was the wrong button. Yeah. Alrighty. If I put up pre-market, you can see it here on the 5 minute. Once again, the market had a huge drop from yesterday's close all the way to a low of about $10. We had a nice bounce from that, but that bounce only put in a lower high. Once we broke underneath the 534, the downtrend started to ensue. Once the downtrend started ensuing, we highlighted an area where we wanted to get in at that 532. We did that. Took the profits down to the 530.5. We did that. Second profit taking area is the 528. Going to potentially hold for that. Keeping our eyes on the clock. Watching Heikin Ashi as well. Recognizing and identifying that we are at a level of support. However, this is a daily level of support and not a weekly level. As the weekly levels I put in red. That's a bullish reversal signal right there. That is a bullish reversal signal right there. I want to see if it fails. If it fails, that will give us another leg down. For those of you who have been watching the videos, then you know what that is. Again, right now, I am up 200% in this move, and I can't be any more grateful than I am right now. A lot of time still left on this 30-minute candle. You know what I mean? This is an important candle. Let me get some feedback from the team, guys. I'm still in this put, but I want some feedback from you guys. What do you think? This initial inverted hammer is a bullish reversal signal. We still have not closed above it, nor have we closed above this 533 area that was support. Well, let's go ahead and change the color on that and make it what it's supposed to be, which is resistance. And I see that the correct color of this is a weekly area of resistance. That's why this is hanging around here so much. This is a weekly area of resistance. Let me get some feedback from the team. What do you guys think? Wait for this candle to close and see what it's looking like. Okay, it just closed, Dr. J. Looks like it's failing possibly. Still basing right there. Is anybody else in a put right now? Let's start off with that question. Yep, I'm holding puts. What's your target, Matthew? Yeah, I see what you're saying on the Heikin-Ashi. I do see it on the Heikin-Ashi. I'm not too sure. Not liking this bounce though. Looking for rejection. I might get out and take the profits.
So what does your child need to do this summer?
Hang out with my friends?
Well, you can do that, but you also need to get to a doctor and dentist for a checkup. Learn more at vdh.virginia.gov. A message from the Virginia Department of Health.
Energizer 3-in-1 Child Shield is the world's first coin lithium battery that has 3 different safety features.
I need to be calm. This is gonna work out beautifully. Here we go, guys. I'm back up over 200% now.
Do not pay somebody to build you a Shopify store, because I'm going to do it free with 20 handpicked products by myself and my expert team, and professionally written ad copy for all of those products at no charge.
Alrighty, we see that Matthew saying he's still holding, but I need to hit the mule and jump into some meetings. Eyes on the chart though, in case I need to act, but I like the trend so far. Comfortable with these bounces. Each rejection has just turned into lower lows. Okay, guys, I want to do a recap here. Alrighty, let us start the recap. The first thing we did this morning was identify that we were in a controlled selling algo, a very large controlled selling algo at that. That's the first thing we did, was identify that. Let me show you here. So this was that controlled selling algo that we identified. Okay? Very beautifully. And the original plan for today was to take a 533 put, get in at the 532.8, take it down to the 535, and then possibly the 528.2. We did reach the 530.5, but we did not reach the 528.2, at least not yet. Beautiful trade, as everything worked out perfectly on that trade. As I did have a mishap here earlier, where I saw this shooting star with trading underneath it, and then we broke VWAP. Instead of me being patient, I very impatiently got in and completely ignored the fact that it was 9:45 and I don't trade until after 10. Ow! The market went against me and I got out at the top of the very next candle. Feeling a little frustrated, I still knew that today was possibly going to continue to be a down day. I just simply said, well, hey, why don't you stick to your rules? Why don't you stick to what you already have written out? Seems to work every other day. Why change today? So, two things. This was not in my rules, and it broke my rules of trading before 10 o'clock. So deservingly, I accept full responsibility for this loss. Ow! Lo and behold, well, what do you know? When my trade did come available, we got right in at the 533.2, took a little profits at the 531, held on a little bit to see if we were going to get a little bit of a bounce. I started seeing us base here at the 529, and with that base, I said there are probably going to be some late bears who are going to cover, and I didn't want to be involved with them. So I quickly got out as we broke back over the 534 area, getting out at the 535. The market is now coming back down, but I am no longer involved. Will the market hit my second profit-taking area? Could be. But either way, I appreciate you guys for being here with me as we finish this week up strong and have started off this new month very strong as well. I can't thank you guys and hope you guys have a great weekend. Look forward to doing this again with you on Monday, same time, same channel, same stop. This is Abdul Shabazz for Some Real Change Stock Options Trading Journey. Thank you for coming out. God bless and be well. Alrighty, guys, I got my recap already done. bought that book too. Awesome, Aaron. Awesome. Should have had an affiliate market up, Aaron. But much more to come. As speaking of much more to come, we are going to start a new series of conversations with a beginning spy trader. Conversations with a beginning spy trader. What were some of the other titles we had? Huh? Options talk? Options beginner talk? Something like that. We're coming up with a name for it. Beginner options talk. You know what I mean? I don't know. But it's going to be around having the conversations with traders like you and I who are a little bit new, a little bit intermediate, but very serious about this and just want to talk about our journey as traders, how it has been for you so far, some of the highs, some of the lows, and what can we expect from you in the future. And what we want to do is have these interviews and then come back a year from now, interview you again, and see if some of those beautiful, wonderful things have come to fruition. So, not everybody volunteer at once, but who would like to get on a Zoom call with me and have options talk, beginners options talk? Probably want to do it maybe Saturday or Sunday. We'll discuss that once I see who is available to do it. If anyone would be interested in being my first guest, that would be awesome. We're going to do it by Zoom. Dr. J said she will do it. I'll be open to it for sure. Dr. J and Aaron. That is awesome. I don't know if you guys have my Instagram. I believe you do. Let me check it out. I'll pull it up right now. Instagram for some real change. Pull up on here. Okay, I'm in. I just have to get myself set up straight. I'm in Herbal right now, or I can do it when I'm home on vacation later this month. Not a problem. Got you. Got you, Aaron. I'm looking at a message from you as well. Dr. J, if you don't mind, send me a message in Instagram and we'll get it set up. The Zoom will agree on a time and then just go and go from there. Have a nice conversations about your trading as a beginner option trader. Awesome. Look forward to it. Well, guys, that's all I have for today. I will not be trading anymore. Instead, look forward to some of those videos this week if we can get something lined up with Dr. J. Can't thank you guys enough. We've had a great week. Look forward to doing this again with you. God bless you. Bye for now.